Shriman, Sainik School Imphal, Saman God, Tin Commander Vice Cadet, आपके निरीक्षण के लिए हाजिर। श्रीमान समान गार्ड को विसर्जन करने की अनुमति चाहता हूं। अनुमति है।
washroom separate will come into the room and all. Permission to start, sir. Sir, I'm sorry, sir. I'm here district officer. We announced that now girls will be limited to all the service schools from session 2021-22. Accordingly, we as a service school moved our kids to state governments. Initially, the fund was allotted to us was 490 crores. Initially, all started, sir. But as you see, sir, we are only 85% completed, sir. And we have coordinators which are being as a form to maintain a secure environment out of a building which was there for the schools, which will be visiting after this. And they are being put in a top-up area from the SSS.
How much out of that remaining?
2.4
Budget made for the
Everything is complete. Electrification, water supply, water tank, everything is completed.
Hearty welcome, sir. Hearty welcome.
yes, sir. When you get very scared.
partnership between the center and the state. All the 33 Sainik schools function under the Sainik School Society, headquartered at Delhi, directly under the Ministry of Defence. Functioning of each Sainik school is supervised by the local board of administration, which is chaired by a defence officer of the rank of Major General equivalent or above. Chairman LBA of Sainik School Imphal is the General Officer commanding Red Shield Division, and recently General SS Kartikeya, who proactively oversees our functioning and motivates us to perform well. So, the school was commissioned on 7th of October 1971 near Wreath Laying. It was later shifted to this location in 1974. Initially, we catered for cadets from all the northeastern states, and at present we have a majority of Manipuri cadets, with about 30% of students from the length and breadth of our country, including Maharashtra, Karnataka, Bihar, and Punjab. The demographic pattern and strength of our school, as of now, are as flashed on the screen. There are 117 students from other states with us. So, we believe in this guideline as we strive to give our best to serve our motherland. The school has been performing reasonably well in all spheres of activity. It's with great pride that I state that we are leaving no stone unturned to achieve our primary aim. The number of cadets who join the prestigious defense academies is as flashed on the screen. Recently, Manipur celebrated the news of 6 of our ex-cadets being commissioned officers on the same day. In the interim, there was a dip, but we are back on track, with 5 of the cadets joining the NDA batch which commenced in June this year. In the NDA batch which will commence in Jan next year, already 6 have qualified and would await their merit list. In the field of academics, we have achieved 100% in the last 10 and 12 board examinations this year too. We also had 100% scorers in specific subjects from the last 10. All of them, including the newly commissioned officers, were felicitated by LBA chairman very recently. We undertake multi-phase activities as part of our military bias curriculum, all aimed at grooming these young cadets to become leaders of tomorrow. We recently had a first passing out parade, much in the lines of the parade that was held at the National Defence Academy. We put our cadets through multiple events, competitions, activities even outside the school to prepare them for life. Thanks to the Hon'ble Governor for bringing back Student Cup Imphal, and thanks to our dear Chairman LB for arranging free passes for all our cadets and few staff members. Over 600 of us witnessed the opening ceremony and the inaugural match on 30th of July. I am sure this will motivate our cadets to take keen interest in sporting activities. Some achievements like winning various prizes at zonal and interstate zonal levels are flashed on the screen. So, at our level, we understand the importance of inculcating the value of empathy in our cadets. And towards that, we have instituted various social responsibility outreach programs. They are as flashed on the screen. As it is so, it is my prime duty also, as the head of this institution, to be advising the Hon'ble Governor about our vagaries. I do so by filing a cabinet in advance that since I got a message that I should open up in front of our Governor, so that once and for all, a lot of things in the school will get cleared. So please bear with me in case I sound blasphemous at times. So, due to the typical geopolitical situation which is present in Manipur, the school has carries a telling effect on the final output of the school. Existing infrastructure is very old and dilapidated. It serves well only for the alumni who come back here after years to feel nostalgic at home and explain with a satisfactory sigh, nothing has changed. Having said that, I must take this opportunity also to thank a few of our old boys. Incidentally, they are present in this gathering here. Shri who have been instrumental in doing whatever they are capable of doing and possible in their limits to help the school in our direct times. This very auditorium, which was inaugurated on 19th of February 2024 by our Hon'ble Governor, Ms. on lies incomplete till today. With meager funds that we sourced out of other projects, the school has placed 300 chairs out here. There has been no action undertaken towards false roofing, no soundproofing, no seating arrangement, no public address system, no false roofing on top. The Hon'ble Governor, a few minutes ago, had visited our upcoming girls' hostel, which has been under construction for about 5 years now. And with Sir's intervention and in direction today, I am very sure that we will soon be able to get it inaugurated by your hands, sir, in a short time period. May I also take this opportunity to humbly request the Hon'ble Governor to exercise his good offices to fade out this premier institution from its present predicament, so that we can focus on pure and unadulterated development of these cadets who are the future of not only our nation but harbingers for growth in the northeastern region. We believe in our motto, together we can, together we will. Please keep the umbrella of your blessings over our heads, sir. Jai Hind, Bhagat Chand. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We begin today's celebration with a short but delightful cultural presentation by the tiny tots of Sainik School, which the First Lady of Manipur had just graced, and the talented cadets of Sainik School Imphal. To begin with, we present to you a vibrant fashion show by the KG class students of Sainik Foundation School, celebrating India's diverse cultures and professions through their attire and confidence. So please, put your hands together for our tiny tots.
It's my singular pleasure as the chairman LBA Sainik School Imphal to welcome our Honorable Governor and the First Lady. Sir and ma'am, we are really blessed that you are here amidst all of us. Your gracious presence today is a source of great motivation and encouragement for all of us, especially the young cadets who represent the future of this great nation. I must use this opportunity to thank the Honorable Governor to have taken out time to visit this premier institute of Manipur, which has produced number of stalwarts and will continue to produce the students, cadets who will represent in all walks of life and make a name for themselves, for the school, for the state and for the nation. As I was, if I may take this liberty to apprise Honorable Governor and the First Lady that like our principal also is a product of Sainik School. I myself am a product of Sainik School Lucknow. Present Chief of Army Staff, present Chief of Naval Staff. They both are classmates from the same place. And you have many more in the higher hierarchy today who are from this premium institute, which are there all over the country. And what you see in front of you are the future generals, future doctors, future actors, as it was being shown in the fashion show by our small little children. So the future of not only Manipur, but the future of nation is right there in front of us. And some of them amongst this audience will come back here, God willing, as IGR South or as GOC Red Shield me. In fact, understanding and acknowledging the contribution of Sainik schools across the country, Honorable Raksha Mantri Shri Rajnath Singh has evolved this idea of having 100 Sainik schools across the country, and this announcement has been done this year only. The entrance to the Sainik school itself is a very tough process. So not everybody or all those Sainik schools will have that kind of result for joining National Defence Academy or other academies to join the armed forces. But the idea is, at the end of their training, their curriculum, we have disciplined citizens. It is important that the future of this nation has informed, well-disciplined and well-groomed students to be the future citizens of the country. Not only future citizens, they are responsible citizens of the country. So, this is one way of acknowledging the contribution of all our Sainik schools that exist in the nation today. And sir, Sainik School Imphal, ever since it came into being from 1971 onwards, at Tulial, has already have the distinction of having 263 cadets who have joined armed forces. Recently we had these 6 cadets, ex-cadets, who had these officers from Navy, Army, Air Force, all the. So it's an important building block for all our young minds. Even those who choose other path in times to come. The quality of leadership that is imbibed in the school. If you are state government, state will benefit. If you are in central service, that organization will benefit. Even in the last 2 years, in these challenging times, Sainik School Imphal represented to be the ideal institution which works as a cradle for leadership and as a beacon of peace. I was just seeing this fashion show, the absorbing quality of young minds to subsume all religion, culture, tribes, irrespective of the region, the culture and the community they come from. I think these small children send a very strong message for the entire country that there is only one caste, creed, color. and that is humanity. And that is something wonderfully imbibed in all the cadets of this school. The principal has given out the entire roadmap, the past history, and also he gave out some of his requests. They are very genuine ones. They will only improve the quality, the aesthetics, and the final product when each and every cadet passes out from this premier institute. One of the cadets initially gave out the resume of our Honorable Governor and the First Lady. It is to the credit of Honorable Governor that is with his visionary leadership. He has put markers which are aligning and helping the state stride towards peace. Siroi Lili, Durand Cup, the kind of development that we are seeing now. It is unprecedented. And I am sanguine that with his guidance, blessing, the entire state will come back to where we all aspire. This, when you look at these children, this state is sporting powerhouse. When it comes to the number of officers to the population, in the entire country, the state of Manipur has got highest proportion and percentage of officers representing in the armed forces. And Sainik School Lucknow has, Sainik School Imphal has the major percentage and contribution in this. And if we can do well in sports, we can do well in culture, we can do well in co-curricular activities. We are doing very well in the field of medicine. The best doctors in the country are from this state of Manipur. You name it and we have everything here. We just need that leadership, and which I think is here for all of us to now look forward to a prosperous, a far more rich, happy and ever-growing Manipur. Already 50 lakhs have been granted, out of which we are doing some of the infra development project in Manipur. The girls' hostel is one place where we'll request Honorable Governor's further direction to the administration. And this auditorium, Vikram Batra Auditorium, because this is the seat actually in all boarding schools and Sainik schools. This is the place where there is a peer learning. We have cadets giving out news, editorials, discussing current affairs, training for SSB, and if this is also improved, it will add further impetus to the growth of the school. Honorable Shrimati Bhalla, with her background as a career educationist, will request your continued guidance and blessing to the school, and we assure you, ma'am, that you will find the school further growing in the field of academics. Sir, we are looking up to you as the forerunner in making this school as a center of excellence and an institution of pride, not only for the Manipur, but for the Northeast region and for the entire state. Puramjari, Agachari and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. I now take the pleasure to request the Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Ajay Kumar Bhalla, Governor of Manipur, to kindly release the annual school magazine of Sainik School Imphal, Orchid, a reflection of the creativity, discipline and achievements of
from Police Department, Armed Forces, Education, PhD, Horticulture Department of Government of Manipur, and all the students who are present here. Good morning to all of you. I don't want to formally address you or something. I don't have much to say. GOC had said a lot of good things about the Sainik schools. I would like to share one thing, that for me it is the first visit to a Sainik school ever in my lifetime. So I'm very grateful. I've heard about Sainik schools. I had very good image about them. So it's really good to see all of you today. Though Colonel Rajiv said that the school is not up to the standard. The nearest I came to a Sainik school perhaps was in Gwalpada in state of Assam, where I worked as an IS officer. But somehow never got an opportunity to go inside and see it. So thank you very much to both the GOC and Colonel Rajiv for giving this opportunity and coming here and interacting with all of you. As GOC said, you are the future of the country. We have done our bit for the country, people who are sitting this side of the senior people. But if we look at the era ahead, the golden period ahead, the country, when it achieves 100 years of independence in 2047, you people will be holding important positions in the country. So we expect, which is the spirit of Sainik schools. I mean, though he by mistake said Sainik school, like now, I feel all Sainik schools should be like Sainik school India, because they are in different places, but their culture, the way they groom people, the way the students come out of the Sainik school, it's a unique kind of thing across the country. So you are the future of our country. You are, in few years' time, you would be holding important positions in all spheres of life, not necessarily inside the government, but everywhere. The discipline you learn here, the grooming you get here, is the one which is going to stand with you. As far as I am concerned, as a person with whatever experience I have, I only want to say one thing, that there is no substitute for hard work for you or anyone. Keep working hard. Don't wait for the results. Results will follow you. You will be successful everywhere if you are working hard with good intentions. So this is what I wanted to say. I was not supposed to be giving a formal address. I am supposed to be interacting with you. So I leave the house open to the students who want to ask anything. I may not be able to answer everything, but whatever experience I have, I may try to address some of the issues. To Colonel Rajiv, I would like to assure that I was not aware that funding issues are there as far as Sainik School is concerned. But we'll definitely go back and review and sit with my officers and see what best we can do. We have financial or resource constraints.
Sir, I'm the whole overseeing over the hospital, and I would like to ask sir a question. That is, sir, in today's India, is there a need for youngsters to think about getting a degree from a foreign university?
No, not at all. Our country, you see the people who take degrees from our country, IITs and IIMs and all, they have a big demand abroad. Why should we look for getting a degree from abroad? Our educational institutions are ranked among the top institutions in the world. Perhaps we are in the research area, but as far as academics is concerned, we are the top in our country. There is a lot of demand all over the world from graduates from India.
Welcome, sir. Sir, I am a cadet of the University of Nepal last year, and I have a question we have discussed the past experience. What has been the most challenging appointment so far?
For me, see, all assignments become challenging if you are not able to carry your team with you. And all assignments become easy to deal with if you are carrying your team with you. So you subsequently might like to be. Whatever you do in life, try to carry the people around you as a team. Look after them, they will look after you. And any of the difficult post assignments also.
Good morning, sir. I am Cadets of Sir, could you please tell us something about the pressure you face after the evolution of Article 270 in the main Constitution?
See, it's a big decision of the government, and a lot of planning was done to ensure that there is no uprising of the revolution. So, a lot of planning of ensuring that peace is there in JNK. That's a for any big decision, there are pluses and minuses, there are positives and negatives. So you prepare for negatives and articulate the positives or pluses very well. So then people will know this article was the constitution as a temporary, and that temporary will have to go one day. So this was the day of the point. And after that, if there are any counter reactions, then we should be able to deal with it. So there is no pressure as such. It's your planning and preparation to deal with this.
Sir, after the evolution of Article 270, the main target was divided into two main areas. There is Ceremonial and Bhalla. For this reorganizing of states, sir, is there any major difficulties and problems that sir in this reorganizing?
Yeah, there is a very clear issue when a state is divided into two. There are originally unit territories. But whenever a state is divided into two parts, there are constitutional problems. They have this is being centrally done by the Ministry of Government and Manipur. So there is when the act is made, a lot of things are decided that the Parliament passes the act. They have to also visit the organization, like any other state. It takes care to lay down various legal processes which should take care of the states. So that's the legal part, constitutional part. On practical aspect, there are also difficulties when you divide a state. Officers how to be shared, resources how to be shared, assets how to be shared. So with a lot of experience, the whole team which works on it, preparation is done like that. And there are always issues to the committees to address all of the issues. New event directive and some issues to deal with. Governor of India, the Ministry of Home Affairs, and the constitutes senior level committees. So it's a delicate down the law. Thank you, sir.
Sir, we are looking for becoming defense officers, but some of us want to join civil services. How they should prepare for cracking the UPC exam for Indian civil services?
See, I said some parties in this shortcut to hard work. You need to hard work even to get into armed forces. Still, hard work need to get into civil services. After doing graduation, you need to be aware of the other things. All the civil services is another thing they don't. Don't stress on the other things rather than your own subject. So you have to be aware of it. It is not that after doing graduation I say that prepare for 1 year and say for that exam. Why are you preparing for the whole life? Suppose reading these papers, listening to these news, all these things you keep on absorbing throughout your life. These days you have a lot of access to social media. So there is an experience of how you are. So there's nothing which is unachievable. In competition, everybody can't win, but I can always try. And then the scope, you cannot get into highest, you can attend again. Like depends, you get to follow it, not get to. You cannot continue to do this study. There's plenty of our country is going to grow. We are going to become third largest economy. So besides civil services, also there will be a normalcy is the process of peace and talk and integrated. So we have already reached the stage where there is no violence, but we just not achieve the peace what we are looking at. All of us put together, we think about it, that we keep on criticizing some communities or we look at each community as good people and bad people. So we need to be good people for the communities and then Manipur becomes one. If we keep on instigating different people against each other, that is not the case to do. And it will always be strategized this process. But as government, as Governor of Manipur, I definitely assure that we are working on it. There are talks at this point of time also today which are going on at the initiative of Ministry of Home Affairs. And we are very hopeful to achieve the success. The total harmony may take some more time to come, but I am very confident we will do it. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, all I asked your question. Sir, the question is, in what direction does sir see Manipur going in the future?
Manipur actually was going in a very positive direction if we really want northwards. It has really shown good progress. Manipur has a lot of core competencies in form of sports, culture, education. Yeah, just for example, here you have people who are doing medicine also, doctors are there. You want to open a medical college or some other state near the neighbor in these states. You don't get people to come and work. Manipur, you do that, you find a lot of doctors, nursing staff, paramedical staff available. That means manpower. We are very, very slow. I find internet some of the vice chancellors from Delhi. They say in our colleges there are large number of lecturers who are from Manipur. So we have a base course structure. Once the previous person asked the question, once the peace is there, economically, otherwise, culturally, this base definitely can do wonders and we can reach on the top of the country also at some point. So I have that kind of expectation because we have good competence in each sector.
Ajay Kumar Bhalla, respected First Lady of Manipur, Srimati Jyoti Kumar Bhalla, our LBA Chairman and GOC Red Shield Division, Major General Sharan Kartikeya, Yudh Seva Medal, Sena Medal, Principal Colonel A. Rajiv, First Lady Sainik School Imphal, Advocate Mrs. Asha A. Rajiv, distinguished guests from various departments, officers, members from media, parents and dear students. It is indeed a proud privilege and honor for me to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks on behalf of Sainik School Imphal on this memorable occasion. First and foremost, we express our deepest gratitude to Hon'ble Governor Shri Ajay Kumar Bhalla for blessing us with his esteemed presence. Sir, your visit has added immense value to our institution for having inspired us with your word of wisdom, leadership and vision for education. Your encouragement towards academic excellence and holistic development has left an indelible mark on all of us. It will help us in a long way in fostering our commitment towards a selfless service and enhance the visionary approach shared by you, sir, in sending maximum cadets into the defense forces and all walks of life and making them the valuable citizens of the society. We are truly honored and thankful to Ma'am Srimati Jyoti Kumar Bhalla, First Lady of Manipur, whose gracious presence today reflects a deep commitment to education and social development in the society. Ma'am, Sainik School Imphal as well as Sainik Foundation School are very fortunate to experience your presence today. Being a visionary leader and a distinguished educationist for the past 25 years at the Delhi Public School, Vasant Vihar, ma'am, you have nurtured and shaped the foundation of countless children with a strong belief in the power of education as a tool for empowerment and upliftment. Ma'am played an instrumental role in implementing the curriculum for junior cadets in alignment with the government national education policy. Your dedication and excellence is transforming the teaching-learning experience, foster academic excellence. What more can one ask for today, ma'am? Sir and ma'am, your warmth and support have touched our hearts and uplifted the spirit of our entire faculty and cadets. We are deeply grateful for the time you took out from your busy schedule to be with us today. Your presence has truly elevated the morale of cadets. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I also would like to thank our Chairman LBA and GOC Red Shield Division, Major General Sharan Kartikeya, Yudh Seva Medal, Sena Medal for all the support during the recent floods and many testing times. Sir, under your visionary leadership, the school is achieving new heights. As in the recent times, as already mentioned, 16 cadets in 2024 cleared UPSC, out of which 5 cadets already joined NDA and 12 cadets in the current year, that is 2025, cleared UPSC and awaiting to join the prestigious NDA who have already cleared their SSB. I would also like to thank all the distinguished guests present here, Superintendent of Police Mr. Rakesh Belwal, Shri N.G. Bogendra Singh Mehta, Director Education, who also happens to be a student of Sainik School Imphal, Shri Devrata Sharma, Director Department of Horticulture. Sir, you are also a student of Sainik School Imphal, Dr. R. K. L. Radhasena Devi, Director Planning Department, DIG Range 1, Mr. Pradeep, Shrimna Bocha Singh, Chief Engineer, Education Wing, Srimati P. Saratambi Devi, Chief Financial Officer, Srimati Gurmayum Anita Devi, Additional Director, Education Department, dignitaries from Raj Bhavan, officers from Red Shield Division, Parent Rep Shri Mangalal Singh, and all members of media who have joined us today. Once again, I thank everyone for taking out time from your busy schedules and making this event a grand success. We are truly grateful and look forward for your support and transforming the shape of these cadets. This means a lot to us. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Every year, once in a day, we have functions.